Hello, friends, it's so nice to meet you. Hello, friends, hello.
Lesson 89. Arthur's first day at the reception desk.
Right, Arthur, here's the reception desk. You stand here, okay? Don't worry, I'll give you a hand.
Oh, good.
Ah, here's your first customer.
Oh, yes. Good morning, sir.
It's 7 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, yes. Good evening, sir.
I'd like a room, please.
A room? Certainly, sir.
Ask him how long he wants to stay.
Oh, yes. How long do you want to stay, sir?
3 days.
I see.
Ask him how much he wants to pay.
Oh, yes. Right. How much do you want to pay, sir?
About £3 a night.
Oh, yes. Certainly, sir.
Well, ask him what his name is.
What's your name, sir?
Gray. Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray. Thank you, sir.
Ask him to sign the book.
Oh, yes. Could you sign the book, please, sir?
Oh, yes.
So, a single room for 3 days.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Fine.
Give him the key.
Oh, yes. Here's your key, sir. Room 325.
Oh, thank you. Where is it?
It's in your hand, sir.
No, not the key, the room. I want to know where the room is.
Well, it's on the 3rd floor.
It's on the 3rd floor, sir.
Oh, thank you. Both of you.
Now remember, Arthur.
Yes?
With every customer, you want to know the same thing.
Yes.
You should ask them how much they want to pay.
Right.
You should ask them how long they want to stay. And you should ask them what their name is.
Right. Ah, here's my next customer.
No, Arthur, that isn't...
Good evening, sir.
Arthur, that isn't...
Shh, watch this. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Now, how long do you want to stay?
Pardon?
I'd like to know how long you want to stay.
But I need...
And how much you want to pay. Could you tell me how much you want to pay? And your name, sir. I must know what your name is.
Arthur, that's the...
I know what I'm doing. Your name, sir?
My name is Harrison.
Harrison. Thank you, sir.
And I'm the manager of this hotel.
The manager of this hotel. Well, how do you do, Mr. Harrison? I'm Arthur Jones, your new desk clerk. Yes, this is my first day.
Your first day?
Yes.
And your last.
Oh.
Lesson 89, Drill 1.
Now listen.
How long are you going to stay?
You want to know how long I'm going to stay? How much do you want to pay?
You want to know how much I want to pay?
Now you go on.
How long are you going to stay?
You want to know how long I'm going to stay? How much do you want to pay?
You want to know how much I want to pay? How old are you?
You want to know how old I am? What's your name?
You want to know what my name is? How far are you going?
You want to know how far I'm going. Lesson 89, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
We must ask him his name.
Go on, ask him what his name is. We must find out how long he's staying.
Go on, ask him how long he's staying.
Now you go on.
We must ask him his name.
Go on, ask him what his name is. We must find out how long he's staying.
Go on, ask him how long he's staying. We must ask him how old he is.
Go on, ask him how old he is. We must find out how far he's going.
Go on. Ask him how far he's going. We must ask him what he's doing here.
Go on. Ask him what he's doing here. Lesson 89, Drill 3.
Listen.
Where's your house?
Everybody wants to know where my house is. Why are you tired?
Everybody wants to know why I'm tired.
Now you go on.
Where's your house?
Everybody wants to know where my house is. Why are you tired?
Everybody wants to know why I'm tired. How long do you want to stay in London?
Everybody wants to know how long I want to stay in London. How much can you pay?
Everybody wants to know how much I can pay. What are you buying?
Everybody wants to know what I'm buying.
I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be a star. You have to answer too many questions when everybody knows who you are.
Everybody wants to know what you eat for breakfast. Everybody wants to know how old you are. Reporters all ask why you never wear a tie, and they even ask you who drives your car.
I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be a star. You have to answer too many questions when everybody knows who you are.
Everybody wants to know where your house is. Everybody wants to know why your socks are red. They ask what time you get up in the morning, and they want to know what time you go to bed.
I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be a star. You have to answer too many questions when everybody knows who you are. I don't want to be famous,
do you eat for
I don't
breakfast?
want to be a star.
How old are you?
Too many questions
Why do you
when
never
everybody
wear a
knows
tie?
who you are. I don't
Who drives
want
your
to be
car?
famous,
Where's
I
your
don't
house?
want to be a
Why are your
star.
socks red?
You have to answer
What time do you get up in the
questions
morning?
when everybody knows who you
What
are.
time do you go to bed?
Lesson 90. Have you got a television license?
Albert, what are you doing?
Watching television.
Oh,
Who's that?
I looked through the window. Oh, no. Albert, it's the television license man.
Who?
The television license man. The man who inspects television licenses.
Right. I'll hide the television. You answer the door.
Okay.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
You were watching television a few moments ago.
Television?
Yes, you have got a television, haven't you?
Pardon?
Oh, have you got a television?
A television?
Yes, have you got a television and a television license?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure if you've got a license?
No, I'm not sure if we've got a television.
Could I speak to your husband?
My husband.
Yes, I'd like to ask him if you've got a license.
Oh, I see. Yes, he's...
It's okay, Janet. I've hidden the television. I've put it in the kitchen cupboard. Oh. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Albert, this gentleman wants to know if we were watching television a few moments ago.
Oh.
Oh, yes, sir. Were you watching television?
Well,
You see, he wants to know if we've got a television.
Oh.
And more important, I'd like to know if you've got a license.
A license?
Yes, a television license. You have got a television, haven't you?
Well,
In the kitchen cupboard, sir?
Oh, that television.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a very old one.
Really?
And it's very small.
Right, sir. Now, I know you've got a television. I'd just like to know if you've got a licence for it.
Just a moment. Brutus?
Brutus? Who's Brutus?
This is Brutus.
Oh, I see. He's a very nice dog.
Yes, he is.
And he's very big, isn't he?
Sit, Brutus. Sit. Good dog. Now, you were talking about licenses.
Oh, yes, sir. You haven't got a television licence.
No.
And this dog is yours?
Yes.
Have you got a dog licence?
Lesson 90, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples.
Have you got a dog?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a dog. Have you got a television?
Somebody wants to know if you've got a television.
Now, you go on.
Have you got a dog?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a dog. Have you got a television?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a television. Have you got a car?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a car.
Have you got a parrot?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a parrot. Have you got a radio?
Somebody wants to know if we've got a radio.
Lesson 90, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
I haven't got a dog.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a dog.
I haven't got a television.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a television.
Now you go on. I haven't got a dog.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a dog.
I haven't got a television.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a television. I haven't got a car.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a car. I haven't got a radio.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a radio. I haven't got a cat.
I'd like to ask your friend if he has a cat.
Lesson 90, Drill 3.
Listen to the examples.
Did you go out last night?
He wants to know if you went out last night.
Did you stay in yesterday?
He wants to know if you stayed in yesterday.
Now you go on. Did you go out last night?
He wants to know if you went out last night. Did you stay in yesterday?
She wants to know if you stayed in yesterday. Did you take the money last night?
He wants to know if you took the money last night.
Did you eat the pâté yesterday?
He wants to know if you ate the pâté yesterday. Did you drive the car last night?
She wants to know if you drove the car last night.
There's a policeman waiting in the kitchen. He's been waiting for half an hour. He wants to ask you some questions. I think you should speak to him now. He wants to know where you were yesterday evening. He wants to know if you went out at all. He wants to know if you stayed at home or if I was alone. Someone stole a TV from number 24.
Good evening, officer. How do you do? What can I do for you?
I'd like to know where you were yesterday evening. I'd like to know if you went out at all. I'd like to know if you stayed at home or if your wife was alone. Someone stole a TV from number 24.
I told you, someone stole a TV from number 24.
Lesson 91. Booking rooms at a hotel.
Hello, is that the Victoria Hotel?
What did you say?
I said, is that the Victoria Hotel?
Yes, it is. Can I help you?
Yes, I want 2 rooms for the nights of the 7th and the 8th.
I'm sorry, you'll have to speak up. It's a bad line. What did you say?
I said that I wanted 2 rooms for the nights of the 7th and the 8th.
2 rooms for the 17th and 18th.
No. The 7th and the 8th.
The 7th and 8th?
Yes, that's right. The 7th and the 8th.
Can you wait a moment, please? I'll have to check.
All right, I'm waiting.
Oh, hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you want doubles or singles?
1 double and 1 single, please.
What did you say?
I said that I wanted 1 double and 1 single.
With bathrooms?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said that I wanted both with bathrooms.
1 moment, please.
All right. Hello? Hello? Oh, no. Excuse me.
Yes?
Can you help me? I need a 10-penny piece.
Pardon?
For the telephone. I need a 10-penny piece for the telephone.
I'm sorry, young man. I can't hear you. You'll have to shout. What did you say?
Oh, no, not again. No one can hear me today.
The way. Tell you the way.
No. I didn't say that I wanted to know the way.
Oh.
I said that no one could hear me today.
Well, what do you want?
I told you before.
Yes, but I didn't hear you.
I said that I needed some money.
Money? You asking me for money? I'll call a policeman.
No, I told you that I needed a 10-penny piece for the telephone.
Oh, a 10-penny piece. I see. Well, why didn't you ask before? Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Victoria Hotel?
Oh, yes. Can I help you?
Yes, I phoned a few moments ago.
Yes. You said that you wanted 2 rooms.
Yes.
For the 7th and 8th?
Yes.
And you said that you wanted 1 single and 1 double.
Yes.
And you said that you wanted rooms with bathrooms.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. We're full up.
Oh, no.
Lesson 91, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples. I want to buy a car.
What did he say? He said he wanted to buy a car. I want to go abroad.
What did she say? She said she wanted to go abroad.
Now you go on.
I want to buy a car.
What did he say? He said he wanted to buy a car. I want to go abroad.
What did she say? She said she wanted to go abroad. I want a large room with a bath.
What did he say? He said he wanted a large room with a bath. I want to leave immediately.
What did she say? She said she wanted to leave immediately. I want to play tennis.
What did he say? He said he wanted to play tennis.
Lesson 91, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
I didn't touch it.
Why?
You told me not to touch it.
I didn't go.
Why?
You told me not to go. Now you go on.
I didn't touch it.
Why?
You told me not to touch it.
I didn't go.
Why?
You told me not to go.
I didn't eat the sweets.
Why?
You told me not to eat the sweets.
I didn't argue.
Why?
You told me not to argue.
I didn't smoke in here.
Why?
You told me not to smoke in here.
Lesson 91, Drill 3.
Listen to the examples.
I'm going to see you.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I was going to see you, and I will.
I'll buy you a car.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I'd buy you a car, and I will.
Now you go on. I'm going to see you.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I was going to see you, and I will.
I'll buy you a car.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I'd buy you a car, and I will. I want to give you a dog.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I wanted to give you a dog, and I will.
I'm going to go away.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I was going to go away, and I will. I'll see you soon.
I don't believe you.
Look, I said I would see you soon, and I will.
I told her I was coming to see her. I said that I would come today. But I've been very busy and I couldn't go, so I'll have to go another day.
He told me he was coming to see me. He said that he would come today. He said that he would be here at 10 o'clock, but I've been waiting all day.
I told her I was coming to see her.
He said that he would come today.
But I've been very busy and I couldn't go,
so I hope he'll come another day.
Lesson 92. Mr. Harrison has had a terrible day.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, George. Have you had a good day? What kind of day have you had?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what kind of day I've had.
Is something wrong?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me what kind of day I've had. Don't ask me.
Oh, all right. I won't ask you.
Oh. Well, actually, I've had a terrible day.
Why?
I've got a new desk clerk at the hotel, Arthur Jones. An idiot. A complete idiot.
What's the matter with him?
He's an idiot. I came in...
Yes.
And he asked me how long I wanted to stay. Me.
Did he?
Yes. And then he asked me how much I wanted to pay.
Really?
Yes, and then...
I know. He asked you what your name was.
Yes.
He thought you were a customer.
Yes.
Did you tell him?
Did I tell him what my name was? Of course I told him what my name was, and I told him I was the manager.
Oh, yes.
Yes. He's a complete idiot.
Well, it was his first day.
Yes, he said it was his first day. Ha! And I told him it was his last.
Did he leave?
Yes.
Didn't he want to stay?
What?
Did he ask if he could stay?
Oh, no.
Did he ask if you'd give him another job?
No, he said he didn't want to work in a hotel.
Oh.
He said he'd join the Navy and find adventure. Join the Navy and find adventure. He's a complete idiot.
Lesson 92, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples.
How long are you staying? Bill rang.
What did he say?
He asked me how long you were staying.
How far are you driving today? Bridget rang.
What did she say?
She asked me how far you were driving today.
Now you go on. How long are you staying? Bill rang.
What did he say?
He asked me how long you were staying.
How far are you driving today? Bridget rang.
What did she say?
She asked me how far you were driving today. How much does this car cost? Mr. Smith rang.
What did he say?
He asked me how much this car cost. What did you do yesterday? Alice rang.
What did she say?
She asked me what you did yesterday.
Where did you go last week? Your boss rang.
What did he say?
He asked me where you went last week.
Lesson 92, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
Why are you singing?
What did you say?
I asked you why you were singing.
Why did you go?
What did you say?
I asked you why you went.
Now you go on. Why are you singing?
What did you say?
I asked you why you were singing.
Why did you go?
What did you say?
I asked you why you went. Why are you going out?
What did you say?
I asked you why you were going out.
Why did you buy that car?
What did you say?
I asked you why you bought that car.
Why are you crying?
What did you say?
I asked you why you were crying. Lesson 92, Drill 3.
Listen to the examples.
Where will you go?
He asked me where I would go. Why are they going to bed?
She asked me why they were going to bed.
Now you go on.
Where will you go?
He asked me where I would go. Why are they going to bed?
She asked me why they were going to bed.
Where will we eat?
She asked me where we'd eat. Why do you eat so much?
He asked me why I ate so much. Where are you?
She asked me where I was.
One day in the streets of the city, the clouds were covering the sky. We saw an old man with a smile on his face, who whistled as he walked by. We asked him why he was so happy, and he asked us why we wanted to know. We asked him to tell us his secret, but he told us that he had to go. We wondered if he had a fortune. We wondered if he smiled all day. But we never found out his secret. He turned and walked away.
Goodbye, Mary, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, Mary, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, friends, goodbye.